Hello and a very, very good evening. My name's Sean Ryan. You are watching my favourite show of the week. It is, of course, the Planet Cruise TV show. I'll let you in secret, I've been in a real bad mood today. I have, and that's why you don't with me. Maybe it's January. Maybe it's a lack of sunlight. Maybe it's the cold weather. I don't know what it is, but I'll tell you what, by the end of this show, I'll be in a great mood, and so will you, because we have got some amazing cruises and prices starting at less than £500 and some guaranteed winter sun. 6 cruises to choose from. We're also going to be joined by the wonderful Ruth from Celebrity Cruises, so you know something very special is coming up with Celebrity in about 10 minutes' time. And talking of celebrity, I'm joined by one of the biggest celebrities in the UK, the one and only Keith Maynard.
Yeah.
That's you.
Z-list celebrity status I've got. Thank you, mate. Hey, I can't believe you have had a bad day, because I actually bought you lunch. So surely that lifted your day slightly.
It just went downhill mid-afternoon.
Did it?
Anyway, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
a little bit of a slump, but you're back now.
I think it's just January, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we're going to make, hopefully, everyone very happy tonight, aren't we?
We are. We've got some great deals.
Keith, I know we always get loads of new viewers. If you're thinking, I've never heard of him, is he really a celebrity? Well, yeah.
The answer's no. The answer's no.
But you are, when it comes to cruises, you're a very experienced gentleman, aren't you?
Yeah, 12 years working in the industry as a cruise director, been around the world several times, been lucky enough to work on these amazing ships, and then been working for Planet Cruise the last 3 years.
Yeah.
So filming on board, you know, meeting all the different companies and getting a lot of great experience that we want to pass on to you tonight as we do the show.
And if you've never booked a cruise through Planet Cruise before, well, here's loads of reasons. Are they still the biggest UK independent cruise agency?
That's right, they are, and we sell all the different cruise lines. We can send you on virtually any ship in the world, and it's first-hand cruise knowledge because, again, the people that work for Planet Cruise are like myself. They've had a background in the industry, and also they cruise regularly. Outstanding track record for customer service, currently a 96% feedback rate online. And we tailor-make your holidays. You'll see throughout the course of these cruises, and we've got loads more on the website, so do get in touch, that we can give you a stay at the start, a stay at the end.
Yeah.
We can make it very special flights.
Change the flight.
Change the flight, absolutely.
Airport.
Business class if you want.
Well, depends how much money you've got this time.
It does.
But I'll tell you what, even if you're on a budget, well, look at our first cruise. Here's the details. It is an amazing offer from Thomson, who you work for, of course.
6 years I was a cruise director for Thomson. Loved the company. Great ship, great company. And it's all about giving people a wonderful, typically British, fun holiday.
Now, I'm looking at the price there. I'm sure you're at home. $489. That's for an outside, and this is guaranteed winter sun, isn't it?
It's amazing itinerary going out to the Canaries and to Africa and to Madeira. So it really is, you say, guaranteed sun.
Well, we're going to take you on board with Keith. I'm not allowed to mention his hair or his shirt on this one, apparently. So here,
the way I walk, because the last time we showed this, I got criticised on the way I walk, kind of like a John Wayne, or like I was constipated. You know?
well, judge for yourself.
With its uniquely British product, small, intimate ships, a great range of cruise and stay options, all tips included, an unrivaled number of regional airports you can fly from, plus a generous baggage allowance, it's little wonder that Thomson Cruises is turning heads. They boast one of the highest levels of repeat passengers in the industry, and after 6 years working for them, I can tell you why. They are without doubt the friendliest ships afloat. Some friends of mine who cruise a lot always pack 2 sizes of clothing. One for the start of the cruise, thank you, and one for the end. And once you've tasted the food on board, you'll understand why. It's international cuisine with a British twist. And with open sitting as standard, you won't need to rush trying to keep to the ship's schedule. You can set the pace and enjoy up to 7 meals a day. Trust me, it's possible. Whether it's a freshly poured pint in a nightclub or sipping a cocktail of a day poolside, each of the bars on board Thomson ships enjoys a unique and special personality. With honest low prices, juggling waiters and service with a smile, you're never more than 2 minutes walk away from a refreshing aperitif. The Thomson Cruises has some of the best entertainment afloat. In a 2-week cruise, you'll see no fewer than 10 full production shows and some great comedy from award-winning UK guest artists. Add to that fantastic interactive game shows, cabarets, and all singing, all dancing deck parties, and you really won't want to go back to your cabin. There is lots and lots of choice with the accommodation on board Thomson ships, from insides through to stunning suites. All are en suite, offer 24-hour room service and 2 turn-downs a day. The only surprise you're going to encounter is what your hand towel will be transformed into when you return every night. My favourite was always the monkey with the sunglasses.
I'm not saying a word. But, most importantly, the ships are great. The entertainment's fantastic. You're getting a free upgrade to outside. Now, we are going to be busy for this. I forgot to mention, we actually have a brand new phone number, don't forget. It's still a free phone number, isn't it, Keith?
It's absolutely free. Yeah, it doesn't have 0800 at the start, but it is free, be assured. So please do get in touch. Our team are ready and waiting to chat to you.
And it is 0203 6969 457. But give us a call for this one, because all your tips included, service charges and a free upgrade as well on that lead date. Let's take you to the sunshine. Let's get away from this misery in the UK and the cold and the wet and the wind. Here we go.
We're getting loads of tweets, by the way, as well, but we'll go back to those in a minute. OK, this is cracking, because you are getting a chance to fly out to Tenerife. And you, of course, there's guaranteed sunshine. 355 days of sunshine a year in the Canary Islands. Oh, we wish that could be transported over here. The beautiful start, because it's La Palma, and this is a wonderful laid-back island. It's a more authentic version of the Canary Islands. It's a smaller island. Rolling mountains, plunging valleys, sweet-smelling pine forests, dramatic black sand beaches, hidden coves, beautiful whitewashed villages, and La Cadera de Trapatenta National Park. It's 28 kilometres wide, the circumference. It's the biggest in the world. It's a huge... This is it here. It's absolutely incredible. And all the way around, you've got pine trees. You can see another one of it here. All these beautiful pine trees growing around the rim. 25 different species of bird. It's absolutely incredible.
But it's a lovely island. You said far less commercialised.
Far less commercialised. Stepping back in time. Then we're going to Madeira, Funchal, a bewitching collection of cobbled streets, of beautiful, dense greenery and gorgeous plants and bougainvillea. You've got a wonderful selection. You can have afternoon tea like Winston Churchill used to enjoy, looking down your ship in the port. You can head up to the mountain village of Monte and then hurtle back down on a wicker toboggan, explore the dramatic huge cliffs, or try some espadada, some of that wonderful bewitching Portuguese hanging beef, which tastes and just melts in the mouth. Then we're going for a relaxing day at sea to enjoy all that sunshine and to soak up that wonderful ship and all the entertainment they're going to give you, award-winning entertainment with Thomson, I should say, before we hit Morroco, Agadir. And this is their beach capital, really. A great opportunity for you to relax on the beach or to head into the souks, maybe kind of banter and barter for some sparkling trinkets, maybe go and enjoy a snake charmer performing for you. But it really is a wonderful chance to enjoy 9 kilometres of stretching, toe-tickling sand.
And to be there in February or you know, March. Fantastic.
Great opportunity. And Marrakesh, of course, on your front doorstep as well. Then we're going to Lanzarote, Arrecife. This is a legendary lunar landscape. You're going to get that next with a picture of the Timofea National Park, which is renowned for these mountains you can see in the background. They're called the Mountains of Fire, these huge dormant volcanoes which sit on top of this wonderful bed of lava. Wonderful place. And if you get a chance, go camel riding, or go and see the home of the local artist called Cesar Manrique, who built his homes out of bubbles of lava. Then we're going through finally to Gran Canaria, another different island here in the Canaries. Still that guaranteed sunshine, that wonderful entertainment, that wonderful experience you're going to get for such an all-inclusive holiday. And here you've got a wonderful collaboration of these gorgeous whitewashed mountain villages, this wonderful mountainous hillside. You've got these beautiful long beaches that you can relax on. These are the Arucas Mountains that you're seeing just beyond. Incredible chance for you to see the island's banana capital, Arucas, or maybe take a boat trip out and enjoy the dolphins and the whales.
And then, of course, back to Tenerife. Now, let's just take you on board this fabulous ship one final time. We know this one is going to go very quickly. It's actually been Thomson's best-selling cruise, hasn't it?
It really has.
Say, a few days.
Extra discount, just come down again in price, so this is a really, really good price for you. And the tips and service charges included, which again is very different to other companies. Sure.
So the only thing you really have to think about is your drinks, that's it. And you will get, just to remind you, that's the room you're going to get, the outside. We've also got balconies, or deluxe cabins, I should say, and suites. So you've got outside deluxe cabins and suites available. So a free upgrade to the outside when booking the 9th or the 23rd of February. Now, your return flights, we'll talk about this in a second, because we have got flights on a lot of different airports. If they're not available, including the price, we have got supplements as well, only small supplements, and all your tips and service charges are included. Now, have a look at the price. We have had sellouts already on the deluxe cabins and the suites, but free upgrades on the 9th and 23rd there, Keith. So it's nothing to pay, is it?
It really is a very, very good value. And again, we know there's lots of fans of Thomson Cruises that watch the show. So, you know, jump on this as quickly as possible, because these prices will go up and we will sell out of certain things.
Now, the airports you're about to see are included in the prices. So, the 9th of February, we've got London Gatwick and London Luton. 23rd of February, all of those airports I'm included in the price, and the 22nd of March we've got Bristol, Gatwick or Manchester. If your airport isn't there on your date, we could still maybe arrange that airport if there's something really close to home, just for a small supplement. But all of those are included in the fare there. Don't forget to give us a call. That one is going to go very quickly. 0203 6969 457. And the ID number for that one, don't forget, is on our website, or you can just jot it down right now, and it's 88965. But we're joined by one of our favourite guests, who hasn't put on any weight over Christmas and New Year. You still look amazing.
I would like to say I've been to the gym a lot, but I don't know what a gym is. So
You've
got
one of those mirrors in your attic, haven't you? Or was it one of those paintings like Juliana Gray? I'm sure that's what it is.
But this is, if you don't know, this beautiful lady is Ruth from Celebrity Cruises, great friend of ours on the show.
It's lovely to be back.
Well, we always know when you're on the sofa, you've brought us something really special.
Well, this is actually one of Planet Cruises' best-selling cruises for the last couple of weeks, and we said, you know what, we've got to bring it to you on TV. It is wonderful.
And I know, speaking to the team at Planet, they wanted to bring it before the price went up, because obviously the ship is filling up.
The more we sell, the higher the price will go. It's supply and demand, so get in quickly.
Well, it's got racing cars in it.
He gets very excited, doesn't he?
Because you get a chance to see the Grand Prix, don't you?
You do.
I used to call them brum brums when I was a boy.
Most
Things
of
haven't
us
changed
did.
much. But
No.
they're great. Yeah, you can see the brum brums going around the circuit.
No, Ruth, I'm a massive fan of Celebrity. Keith's last cruise was with Celebrity.
I know. On this ship.
On this ship, a beautiful ship.
For anyone that hasn't experienced your five-star modern luxury, give us a bit of a taster.
Well, you've just hit the nail on the head. We are all about modern luxury, very contemporary, very spacious. We are very modern. Yes, you'll find traditional features on board, but we like to be innovative and different and leaders.
Well, let's have a little look, a little taster. Multi-award winning, of course, as well.
It is, absolutely. And I've actually just returned from Constellation last month. Did you know she is our highest rated ship in the fleet in 2015 by our guests? So that's wonderful. She was recently refreshed with a multi-million-dollar makeover, and she's now got all the iconic modern luxury features of our Solstice class ships. And destination is so important, and this is a brand new destination for us, Abu Dhabi and the Grand Prix in particular. And dining, it is one of our passions. And we were voted best cruise line by Food and Travel magazine for the best dining at sea for the second year in a row. And this time on my trip, I actually visited Tuscan Grill, and that's our rustic specialty restaurant. What a feast we had, my goodness. Pasta with lobster, steaks, scallops, prawns, and they now make their own limoncello on board. Oh, it was amazing. So another drink to choose from. There you go. Now, entertainment. We've launched 18 new shows in 18 months. We're over halfway, and all of our ships are getting really innovative, unique and spectacular shows, different on every single ship. And of course, service is so important to us, and the unique destinations and things you can do in all of our ports of call. But when you are on board, you've always got those unique features. We have the largest wine collection at sea, and there's your favourite place, Keith, the Martini Ice Bar. Over 100 different flavours and brands of vodka and martini.
I think between us, Keith, we've probably tried them all now, haven't we? You're getting close.
You're getting close to them. Well, you're off again soon, aren't you, on Celebrity?
6 weeks and 1 day.
And counting, clearly.
You counting.
I love that you love it.
I'm a massive fan, as you know. And we want you to book this cruise night because the price and the experience is exceptional. Now, you've just come back from Abu Dhabi, haven't you?
I have, because it's a brand new destination. In fact, there's me right in the middle, right in the front, camera hogging. I took some of our top agents, which of course included Planet Cruise, to Abu Dhabi very recently. That is the Grand Mosque. We went on a Jeep safari as well, and that was incredible fun. We had a great lunch, and yes, we did get stuck in the sand.
That was after lunch, was it?
Yes, exactly. That is the Grand Mosque. That is the view I had at night, having dinner lit up. Sheikh Zayed Mosque, built in the 1990s. I think it took something like 17 years to build. There's enough space in there for 4,000 worshippers. The opulence is immense.
And the world's
it
biggest
really
crystal
is.
chandelier as well.
It is, yes.
Yeah.
And here, this is where you will be.
So-
That
so-
is the racetrack.
So, Ruth, we get 3 nights in a 5-star hotel, but we do get our tickets
included
for the qualifying and the main race.
Yes, qualifying on Saturday, the main race on Sunday, and the after-race concerts, which have really big-name stars. They've not been announced who yet. Now, this was one of my favourite nights. This was, pardon my own little photographs I took, this was the jazz night. It's the hottest jazz club in Abu Dhabi, award-winning by Time magazine. Unbelievable night. And they have even, Abu Dhabi Tourism, built a brand new cruise terminal just for us, and there it is.
Very
because we
nice.
were the first cruise line to announce we're going out of Abu Dhabi, a whole new sparkling terminal for us. The things we do, eh? And then one of my favourite things to do, and this was the view. We had afternoon tea at the Etihad at Jumeirah Towers, observation 360, and 74th floor, amazing food, but also wonderful, wonderful views.
Now, we're going to have to speed up slightly. Ruth's got 2,000 pictures to get through. So
I have. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I took the photos on the camel. I didn't ride the camel. I'm a wimp.
So you have got your
No.
your 3 nights
Yes.
in the 5-star hotel. And then, of course, a 12-night cruise with celebrity.
Okay, yes, so all that wonderful stuff that Ruth just described to us there with the brum brums as well, and then you're on board the ship. Dubai is your first port of call after that wonderful stay in Abu Dhabi, and you've got an overnight there, which is really exciting. You can explore the old town, the spiritual heart, which is known as Bataskia. You've got this, that's the wonderful Burj Arab hotel with a kind of sail-like construction. It's got a beautiful underwater restaurant. You take a submarine to go down to it. That's Palm Island, that's one of the man-made islands. It's an incredible place, Dubai, and again, great shopping. You can dine like a lord, either with Gary Rhodes or Gordon Ramsay, or you can eat on the cheap and go and try some of the street food. Okay, then we're going to do some relaxing days at sea, soaking up the sunshine, soaking up all that wonderful ship has to offer, before we then go through to New Mangalore. This is incredible. So we're hitting down into India now, and this is a great chance for you to be surrounded by coconut, Ashoka palm trees. There's Hedri mountains that roll on the background, majestic rivers that flow towards the Arabian Sea, 11th century temples and palm-lined beaches. It's beautiful. Then we're going to go from here through to Goa. I spent the millennium celebrating in Goa, and I love it. Yeah, and again, you've got these crumbling Portuguese ruins. You've got these gorgeous long beaches, the kind of hippie culture which blends so perfectly with the friendly locals. They're some of the friendliest people in the world. Great food. Great atmosphere, and of course the actual motto of Goa is Sosagadi, which translates to take it easy. So that doesn't.
Oh, I like that.
I like
My
that
kind
as
of
well,
place.
Then we're going through from there to a place which doesn't really take it easy. It's all go, 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 because it's Mumbai. It's incredible. This is the former Bombay. This is the head of the centre of Bollywood. It's an incredible metropolis for you to explore. And again, you've got the history. You know, you've got the kind of the British history there as well during the old occupation. But it is incredible for you to try Crawford's Market, to maybe go through a strong walk to the greenery of Malabar Hill, or just try and take a taxi ride around and let him take you to his local.
And the caves of
uncle's curry
Elephanta,
house.
where they're the carvings
The
built
elephant
into
caves.
the rock.
Absolutely
incredible.
Absolutely
There you
stunning.
go. There they
Yeah.
are.
Really
Amazing.
stunning. And then more relaxing days at sea before you go through to Oman. So again, you're getting a chance now to try a little bit of the Middle East. Kasab is the port of call. It's actually my favourite of the Middle Eastern ports, because this is the fjords. Basically, this is the fjords in the Middle East. Chance to go and take a ship, a little wooden boat out and see the dolphins and sail through these gorgeous Oman fjords. And then back to Abu Dhabi before you fly back.
An amazing
There's an
activity.
overnight there too.
Well, we've got to show you this stunning ship.
Yes.
You know, I cannot emphasise enough how much I adore the celebrity brand. Every aspect of the experience is perfect.
And you just saw Tuscan Grill, where I had that incredible meal. You've got that iconic martini ice bar. All of the staterooms have been fully refreshed. You've got sofas and coffee tables.
The sunset bar that wraps around the
Absolutely,
back.
one of my favourite spots.
Now, we were doing the maths. There's a free drinks package when booking an ocean view or above, and we did did the maths on that, and actually the drinks package is worth the same as what it would cost you to get the Ocean View.
It is, absolutely. If you upgrade to Ocean View, you're literally getting the whole cost of your drinks package included, and that is so inclusive.
Return flights, of course, available from most UK airports, and you will get, and this is what makes this really special, it is selling very quickly, we will let you know that, the 3-night stay in a 5-star hotel in Abu Dhabi, and the tickets, of course, to the qualifying and main race for the Abu Dhabi F1 Grand Prix. I mean, well, I'm looking at the price and seeing what's included, really.
And this is 16 nights that you're away. It is phenomenal value. The highest rated ship in our fleet, a unique destination, a brand new destination, and the excitement of the Grand Prix, an amazing destination overall.
I should just say very quickly, Sean, at this point, we are running a competition to tweet us in your best celebrity moments, and you get to win a fantastic celebrity bathrobe that Ruth
very
has kindly
plush,
donated.
very thick,
so
very
tweet
warm.
in at Planet Cruise, at Beefy Keefy, and basically your best celebrity moment, as in a moment with celebrity.
And has this dressing gown actually been worn by you, Keith? Or?
I could arrange that if you like.
Yeah, let's not go there, Harry.
I'm not sure. I've got one here already from Jeff Scott, having pre-dinner cocktails every night at the Martini Ice Bar. Great party atmosphere.
There you go. That would be one of my favourite celebrity moments too.
Oh, so many moments to choose from that.
There are.
Book it tonight if you can on that free phone number. It is selling very quickly, as we know.
It really, really is.
And don't forget to upgrade to the Ocean View and get the free drinks package. That would be my best advice.
And you know the value of that. That would cost you at least £37 per person per day to have that drinks package, and it's free.
Ruth, I'm afraid we're out of time.
Oh, it goes so quickly.
You've cheered me up now.
Oh, good.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year, and have a wonderful time on reflection when you go.
I will. 6 weeks and 1 day. Anyway, we're going to move on to our next cruise. Got an amazing show actually tonight, and this is a real cheeky deal from Princess Cruises. The price has just come down to $489. Let's take you on board with John.
Emerald Princess is a Grand Class ship that entered service for Princess Cruises in April 2007. She's one of the largest ships in the Princess fleet. There are nearly 900 balcony staterooms from which to take in the colourful sunrise over the ocean. Leisurely days spent on board in the Piazza-style atrium are relaxing and entertaining, with the nearby International Cafe fulfilling your cravings for fresh salads and toasted paninis, or maybe even a glass of milk with fresh cookies. Whether you're getting refreshed with a workout in the fitness centre, or putting your feet up at movies under the stars, your experience on the Emerald Princess is sure to be an unforgettable one.
So with so much going on board Emerald Princess, it's a good idea to get some inside information. And who better to ask than the cruise director, Kelvin.
How are you?
Very, very good. Thanks for coming along and talking to us.
Thank you.
Now, you've been, what, 15 years with Princess?
Princess, 15 years. I joined actually the Sun Princess, which is a smaller ship than the Emerald, in 1998.
What can people expect the first time they come on board Emerald Princess?
Well, there's a huge variety. We have singers, we have musicians, instrumentalists, magicians, comedians. Comedians are a big thing with the Brits. They seem to love them. But then, of course, we have big production shows as well with our singers and dancers. You know, we offer, on this ship in particular, 4 big production shows.
And if someone was cruising on Emerald Princess for the first time, what can they expect?
Well, I think for the first time, I think they've got to open up their mind and, you know, really enjoy everything that the ship has to offer, even try stuff that they may never have tried before, you know, with so many different activities and shows going on. Yeah, they really need to, I think, open up their mind, and I think they'll enjoy everything. Yeah.
Well, exciting time. Yeah, thank you very much, Kelvin.
Pleasure.
Cheers.
Great to have you on board.
Well, I was very lucky to cruise with Princess for the first time last year, and I did have an incredible experience. To get a Princess cruise tonight for $489, okay, I'm talking about the price. That's really good, isn't it?
It's a stunning price. It's a lovely itinerary, and it's a great ship, of course, that's just been
yes.
fully refurbished as well. So it's.
Has she just come out of dry dock then, Kate?
Just literally just before Christmas, she was being completely tarted up, shall we say?
Sorry. I was just thinking about the makeover Keith had. It made the world a difference.
Oh, we did, yeah. I had my bow thrusters sorted. It's all working since then.
Well, you're going to be aboard a beautiful ship, and it's a really nice little itinerary from Southampton. I always, you know, any cruise from Southampton is always very easy. You don't have to worry about luggage allowance, and your cruise starts straight away, doesn't it?
It really does, and particularly when you're enjoying the opulence and the luxury of of Princess Cruises, and enjoying that wonderful food, of course, that they're known for. And then you're sailing down to Vigo, which is basically real Spain. It's where the Spanish themselves holiday, where they relax, and you've got a great chance to enjoy the old Celtic heritage here, because they originally settled the land. You've also got a chance to explore the Aberrino wine country, which has won international acclaim in recent years, and a chance to enjoy the wonderful seafood, because there's a wonderful fish market, and it really is tasty. I'd encourage you to try some of the seafood, particularly the moule in this particular area. They've got lots and lots of moule. Or mussels, as we call them in the UK.
Mussels?
Mussels from Brussels.
That's what you've got, Keith?
Well, I like to think occasionally. They're hidden.
No, we're moving on to Lisbon,
Lisbon's next, yeah. So this is great, because you're going to sail down Matagas River. Lovely long entry and great arrival into this incredible city that really sits on the waterfront. It's very hilly. Use the trams. They're bright yellow. They're stunning. They clatter over the stones. They're quite cheap to use. They give you great views. And you can head out even into the countryside and see the incredible palaces that the Portuguese have built over the years. But it's a stunning place. Tram 15 is great, because it takes you right on the waterfront down to the Bellum Tower, the 15th century fortification, down to Vasco da Gama's tomb, and it's incredible.
I love trams.
I'm a huge lover of trams. Yeah, I wish they'd bring them back. Actually, it's a really efficient way of getting around. Okay, then we're going through from here, a relaxing day at sea, then to France. So we've done a bit of Spain, a bit of Portugal, now France. Third country, or fourth if you include the UK, and this is La Rochelle. It's got a little harbour which you can sail into. They used to have a chain that guarded this, that they used to pull up to stop ships going in. Fortunately, it will be lowered when you come through. And the medieval city of La Rochelle is just 10 minutes away from where you dock. It's a beautiful modern city, even though it's got the medieval heritage. And you can tickle your taste buds, if you like, by heading out to Cognac or Curvasa and see some of the wonderful Hennessy and Martell cellars. Do some tastings, Sean. Maybe go and see some of those Romanesque churches. It's a great, very picturesque area of France. And then St. Peter's Port, so just literally around, heading back to the UK now. And this is the island of Guernsey. It's beautiful. Of course, it's a tax haven, so you've got lots of really good restaurants.
I've only ever been, though, on a cruise, only once, actually, but I had the best day. Beautiful place.
People underestimate it. It's a real surprise. It's one of the prettiest harbours in the whole of Europe.
Yeah.
It's a great coastline. There's only two buses, or two bus routes on the island. One goes clockwise, one goes anti-clockwise. And there's loads of old German fortifications to explore, because, of course, it was the only part of the UK to be occupied by the Germans during World War II. So there's a lot of history there as well.
And then, of course, back to Southampton. I think, you know, for under £500, I think this is an incredible opportunity. Bearing in mind, the Emerald Princess just come out of dry dock, as Keith was saying.
Absolutely, yeah. So all the beds redone. They've upgraded all the beds to a beautiful new special mattress. You know, all the carpets, given it a nice lick of paint, and also added a couple of new restaurants as well.
Yes, I gather. Now, the price I mentioned is $489. Got some really good upgrades to the ocean view as well. Just round about another £50 more for that. And don't forget, we've got the possibility, if you live a long way from Southampton, we've got a very special relationship with the Meon Valley Marriott. So you can stay there from only £89 per person, including parking and port transfers. Now, a family of four, we were really impressed with this. You've actually got a family of four for $1,479. And don't forget, even the balconies are only looking at $689 on that one as well. So some really great upgrades, but a fantastic opportunity to cruise with Princess. So I had an amazing time with them. I will definitely 100% cruise with them again. Now, I was about to move on to our next cruise. However, I'm hearing from our production team in the gallery that we're going to go live to Planet Cruise.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've had a sequel, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's been a bit quiet, so...
It means that there's been a deal coming tonight.
A hot deal.
And we're going to speak to Rob, I believe. Hey there, Rob.
Yeah, I am. How are you guys?
Good. Hello, we're very good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Well, we're busy already, which won't surprise you, but we've actually got something else that should get the phones ringing even more. So, we have got Queen Victoria, so one of the Cunard ships, on the 22nd of October this year. Fly cruise, in and out of London, and we've got 6, 8, 9 per person for an inside cabin. But here's where the magic happens. We've actually got a balcony cabin upgrade for just £100 a person with free car parking.
So what, sorry Rob, what does that make the balcony price then?
789.
So the balcony then, 789 per person. We're going out from London on this one. We're going over from Rome, Florence, Pisa, Monte Carlo, Valencia, and then your flight back also then from Barcelona.
On Queen Victoria as well, which was beautiful.
Five star,
that was my first Cunard ship that I had the pleasure of directing. Beautiful,
She's
beautiful
stunning.
ship.
Rob, has that price just come down? Is that price
Yeah, this
reduction?
came down today, so I don't imagine it's going to be there for a long time. But yeah, this is something that's just gone live today.
I mean, for Cunard, 5 star, 789 for balcony.
With flights as well.
Yeah.
So it's not out of the UK as well, so you're straight into the better weather. That's brilliant. Thank you,
And,
Rob. That's
and Rob,
really good.
what was the date again? Did you say
So that's the 22nd of October this year, 7 nights.
7 night? Wow.
Good
I
deal.
might look at that one.
For a balcony.
Yeah. Rob, thank you so much. That one's going to go, isn't it?
Yeah, I would imagine so. I'll speak to you guys later on.
All right, thank you, Rob. That is good, isn't it?
People need to remember it's a new phone number as well, don't they? So,
yeah.
you know, ring the new phone number and get on that really, really quickly.
And do that now. The price has just gone up. 789 for balcony with Cunard, 22nd of October. So I was a bit slow, that wasn't I? But anyway, brand new phone number, don't forget, 0203 69 69 457. That's really good for Cunard. Anyway, I've got a list of things that I want to do in 2016, and a river cruise is on there.
As well it should be, and I've got to say, actually, as river cruises go, this next one that we're going to show you is an absolute stunner. It's one of the top-end river cruise companies, Avalon Waterways, and it's under £1,000, which you just don't see for the all-inclusive wonders of a river cruise.
Well, I've been on 21 cruises, but never a river cruise, and this, Keith, is telling me is the way to do it with Avalon Waterways.
Yeah.
So, Keith, come on.
I mean, the first thing I should say is this, you know, the ship you'll be sailing on, only built in 2009, so it's a nice, really, really new ship, especially built for the river. And this is very much an all-inclusive or more inclusive experience because so much is thrown in. You're getting free Wi-Fi, Sean. You know, you're getting sparkling wine with your breakfast. You're getting paired wines in the evening with your dinners.
And that's all included?
All included, along with all your meals, which are already included as well. And you can see the quality of the food. And very often the menus, as well as the wines, match the areas that you're sailing through. So, you know, it's very carefully, very selected done, and the food is brought on fresh in the ports of call. So again, you really do have a great taste as well as the sight of where you're sailing. The staterooms, I should say, are the largest in the industry, 172 square foot, about 30% bigger than others, and you're looking at floor-to-ceiling panoramic windows.
So every room has a view, is that right?
Every room has a view, and it's floor-to-ceiling, Sean. And again, the views are all the way around the ship. There's a fantastic hot tub. It's very, very beautifully decorated with meticulous woodwork and hand-finished surfaces. And then when you go into your cabins, remember you're going to have, get this, your toiletries that they're giving you in there are Loctane.
Really?
Yeah, which gives you an idea of the level that we're talking about here. Plus, you're getting local guides that are going to take you on tours that are all included. And you're getting fantastic surroundings just to relax and enjoy yourself in, and a cruise director who will be there on hand to give you advice about what to do when you do want to explore ashore independently.
I don't mind telling you, Planet Cruise, they put this deal on quite late into the show because it was just so good. They wanted to share it with you. You know, under £1,000 for this. I'm tempted already, so let's have a look to where our river cruise is going to be taking us to.
That's right. So it's a 7-night cruise, and you're getting a chance to go along the thatched cottage route into Normandy's World War II beaches. So you're flying out to Paris, you're getting on board, and then your first next day, your first full day on board is Vernon. And you're going to have a chance to visit Monet's house and the stunning gardens there of Giverny. Or you can take a visit to Bitzy Castle. If you do go to see where Claude Monet lived, he lived there for 43 years. You can see a couple copies of his Japanese prints, his charming house, the lily pond, the Japanese bridge. Or if you go for the castle built in 1740, this is known as Normandy's Versailles. Absolutely incredible. Then you're going to have a chance after lunch. Your ship will then, you're back on the ship for lunch. It will sail back along to Les Antilles, and there, further down the Seine, you've got a great chance to join a local guide for a walk of the town, seeing the parish church and everything else. So 2 parts in one day there. Then we're going through to day 3, and this is Caudebec in France, and you've got an overnight here in Caudebec. So basically lots to do. We haven't got any images because this is such an inland area that we find it very difficult to get the images. But this is the thatched cottage route, charming and traditional half-timbered houses with their long sloping thatched roofs, or you can do the Normandy Abbeys route, a short drive from Caudebec, more than 100 abbeys that once covered this region, and they've got a particular microclimate full of beautiful orchards with apples and pears and plums and cherries. So you can do either one of those two tours, or you can head out to Honfleur.
And again, the tours are included, Keith?
So tours are included. The Honfleur one's optional and it's an extra in the afternoon, but the two choices of either going to the thatched routes or going out to the Norman Abbeys are both included. Wow. Then the next day, because you've had an overnight, you then get a chance to do an included excursion which takes you to the Normandy landing beaches. So this is included. This is a big thing here. The most poignant sites from World War II, such as Juno Beach, the Pegasus Museum, the British and Canadian cemeteries. Really, really incredible chance. And also from here you can go through and see Camembert cheese, where Camembert cheese is made, and also try some Calvados, which is a strong apple brandy. So this is in the second day of Caudebec on day 4, and there you're seeing some of the images from the Normandy trip, which is included as part of the deal. Then after that, we're then going through to day 5. This is Rouen. This is the capital, known as the capital of Upper Normandy. It's a great commercial city, best known for its connection to Joan of Arc, of course, because she was raised and eventually executed here. We all know about Joan of Arc. There's a great medieval quarter that you can walk through, and we've got a great astronomical clock that you're seeing a picture of here, dates back to the 16th century, and a splendid Gothic cathedral. So, wonderful chance for you to enjoy. The first part, again, is a guided walk that's free and included, and the second part is the afternoon that you're free to explore yourself. Then we're going to go day 6 through to a place called, again, forgive my French here because it's a bit dodgy, but we're going back to Paris. But the port of call actually is Conflans-Sainte-Honorine, and this is a great chance for you to head out to a quaint little town where Vincent van Gogh lived and died, or you can visit Napoleon and Josephine's Chateau de Malmaison, which they purchased and then Josephine built up. I can imagine her sitting there reading some of those Stevie letters he used to send her. Yes. Don't wash Josephine, I prefer it like that, you know, there's all the kind of letters he used to send, and she's reading them from her wonderful, as she updates and does a bit of painting. And then the next day you've got an overnight before you then back to, you know, again, another day in Paris. And here you've got a sightseeing tour of Paris. You can visit the Notre Dame Cathedral that you're seeing here. And an incredible chance to go to the Louvre, the Eiffel Tower, the Arc de Triomphe. You know Paris, but again, an wonderful chance to explore it. So this is a really in-depth opportunity to go right into the heart of France, all the way down the Seine.
I think it's a magical river cruise, isn't it? Absolute luxury as well.
Wonderful luxury, yeah. Really, you know, really high-end products. Again, all your tips are all included as well. So, you know, you're not spending really beyond that initial price, Sean. You know, virtually everything else is included, unless you want to add on additional tours, but you want a bit of time to explore yourself.
You can see here, free Wi-Fi, all your drinks with meals, and that is your alcoholic drinks as well.
That's right.
All tips and excursions, return flights from London. We have got this available from most UK airports as well, just a supplement there, and a price starting with a river view 929. Let's just share the pricing with you, actually, because I mean, across the different dates, the prices actually don't change too much, do they? When
they don't.
No.
And it's such good value when you consider the tours, the Wi-Fi, the drinks, the surrounding shore. There's only 140 people in total on these ships. It's very personal, it's very intimate.
Well, we do expect this one to go very quickly. The single price as well is really good. Now, just to remind you what's included, tips, excursions, Wi-Fi. Oh, we've got to mention, Keith.
Oh, yeah.
The VIP chauffeur service.
Yeah, so if you're within 100 miles of your airport of choice, and again, there's plenty of selections here for you to choose, regionals as well,
yeah.
Then you get a VIP chauffeur service.
What a way to start, though, the cruise.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so that is included within 100 miles of your airport. 2 overnights on board in Paris, and 7 nights in that deluxe Riverview accommodation as well. All your meals, wines with dinner, and excursions included in every port. We think that one's going to go very, very quickly, so do give us a call for that one right now on the free phone number. It's a different number, don't forget. Put it in your phone, 0203 6969 457, and the ID number for that one, 92952. 92952. Wow, got a good show tonight, haven't we?
We really do. Remember, chance for you to win a celebrity bathrobe. Tweet at Planet Cruise, at B for Key, for your favourite celebrity moment. It's going crazy at there.
I bet it is. Well,
it really is.
You remember, a dressing gown worn by Keith Maynard. Now, we're going to move on. We're going to move on to...
Oh, I've got the shivers.
P&O. Got a lot of exciting views out there now. Okay. P&O Cruises on board the Oceana. This is lovely, actually. It's a 10-nighter taking you to Gibraltar, Portugal, Spain, France and Italy. Let's give you a little taster and take you on board.
At just 77,000 tonnes, P&O Cruises Oceana may not be the biggest in the fleet, but she certainly packs a mighty punch. Fresh from her recent refitting, she was extensively and expensively refurbished and looks absolutely beautiful. Oh. You know, as a proud Englishman, the centre of my universe has always been my local pub. And on P&O, you really won't go wrong by visiting this beautiful yacht and compass nautically themed pub, which serves up a healthy selection of Britain's best. On top of that, you can really live the high life on this ship with the bubbles of the Magnum champagne bar or dancing into the wee hours in the chic Le Club. Whether you choose the more traditional fixed dining of the Adriatic or the freedom dining of the Ligurian, both restaurants serve up consistently delicious food from an ever-smiling army of knowledgeable waiters. For those who prefer their dining al fresco, then why not try a super tender steak at the Horizon Grill on deck 14? You guarantee great taste and even better views. Or pop along and let Marco Pierre White dazzle your taste buds at Café Jardin. Friendly and interactive, as well as diverse, Oceana offers many entertainment options, from the high-rolling fun of the Monte Carlo Club to the cabaret and comedy of Starlights. You can pop along to the atrium for a classical recital, or head here for a pint and watch your favourite team in the Winners Sports Bar. And then, after a great meal, go to the Footlights Theatre, where you'll be hard-pressed to believe that you're not actually sitting in the West End. Stylish and inviting, Oceana's cabins come in all shapes and sizes, from spacious and fully equipped suites like this, offering a host of extra special touches, to mini suites, balcony cabins and standard inside or outside cabins. But all come with a host of mod cons and the daily steward service, plus the all-important tea and coffee making facilities. Because if you're like me, you can't even face the rest of the world without at least one cup of coffee.
I'm just saying, before I have a cup of coffee, I'm just like...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Death warmed up until that caffeine kicks in.
It's true, it's true. And P&O, this is a company with decades of experience, such a great reputation.
177
is it now? Yeah,
I think it is in total. Yeah, it's incredible. And they are a very loyal British company in the sense of the product they produce. Great affiliations with with big celebrities in the UK market. That association with Strictly Come Dancing as well.
Yeah, of course. And some very loyal customers. Anyway, this cruise starts off in Southampton. So, say your holiday being straight, we've got a couple of days at sea to enjoy that fabulous ship, and we're making our way over to Lisbon, aren't we?
Yeah, no, I've already talked about Lisbon, so I won't labour here, apart from to say again, try the trams, try the custard tarts that are also bright yellow. I need to say lillo. I don't know what's happening to my ability to talk tonight. There we go, put my teeth back in. OK, so from Lisbon, from that wonderful capital of Portugal, and try some port there, definitely try some Portuguese port. They're fortified wine, very sweet, very tasty. Then we're going through to Gibraltar, so heading back round, past the Pillars of Creation, and you've got here the Rock, the famous Rock, the strategic masterpiece that's been debated for a long, long time about who really should be there and who shouldn't be there. But at the moment, the Brits are still there, and the local people love the fact that it is British. And you've got the cheeky locals. Apart from the local people, you've got these wonderful animals as well, known as the Barbary apes. Do bear in mind they are a bit light-handed, and if you do go up there, they will try and have your wallet away or your camera, so be careful. Go inside and explore inside the Rock as well. St Michael's Cave for the acoustics, miles and miles of sea tunnels. It's really exciting, great for duty free. It's even got a Marks and Spencer's. It's like Britain as it really should be if we had better weather. It really is. Okay, then we're going from here. Oh, go dolphin watching in the Straits as well if you get a chance. That's great to do. Relaxing day at sea. It's going to get hotter and hotter and hotter as you make your way around. And then Barcelona's next. Chance for you to delve into the land of Picasso, go to a wonderful museum, try Barceloneta that you're seeing there. People forget, best urban beaches in the world according to National Geographic. This is Park Güell. It's one of Gaudi's masterpieces, sits at the top end of Barcelona. Great views of the whole city from there. The National Museum, you've got Las Ramblas you can wander. And of course, if you are wandering up Las Ramblas, you'll want to go off to the right and go and see the fantastic unfinished masterpiece. Of course, another piece of Gaudi's architecture that he left with us.
I mean, it's just a fabulous city, isn't it?
It's fabulous, Sean. It really is. Whether you're eating, whether you're shopping, whether you're sightseeing, if you love your football, go to the Nou Camp, to the football museum. statue of Pelé, so much to do. Okay, then we're going from here to Marseille. This is in Provence. It's France's oldest seaport, one of the great French cities, great for walking around on foot. Real cultural melting pot, which shows in its cuisine. Definitely eat around the harbour area and head up, take the Petit train to the Notre Dame Basilica, which is just in the distance there. You can see it here. Gives you amazing views over the whole of the port. Okay, Cannes is next. This is again France, a very glitzy, glamorous destination for you to enjoy. With the old harbour of St Pierre with this flotilla of tiny fishing boats and also luxurious super yachts sitting next door. Then you can wander around these cobbled lanes, maybe sit and people watch at a sidewalk cafe, maybe pop into one of those super expensive French designer shops.
There are some fabulous shops, actually.
Oh, there really is. I mean, it's called the catwalk by the sea, and it really is. You know, people watching is great. I love Cannes for that. Then you've got day 10. This is Livorno. This is your chance to visit Florence and Pisa. Florence, of course, the Renaissance masterpiece. And it really is an incredible city. You've got Duomo there, the huge cathedral, the amazing views from the top, Ponte Vecchio Bridge, the wonderful fountains. Go and see Botticelli's Birth of Venus, you know, Michelangelo's David at the Accademia. It's incredible. And then you've also got Pisa to go and see the wonderful Leaning Tower. So great ports here. Back to Genoa, and then you head back home. And if you get a chance as you're getting off in Genoa, try and pick up some local pesto or focaccia, because that is where it was created.
Now, by the way, we're just going to look at this fabulous ship one final time. You also get onboard spend on this one, and that can be up to £580 depending on your stateroom as well. So, you know, lots of onboard spend available as well, depending on your stateroom. And all of the cabins that we're looking here, you know, fabulous from the inside to the balcony there as well. Just to remind you, this is what's included tonight. As I mentioned, loads of onboard spend depending on your stateroom of choice. Complimentary coach, so that is included between the airport and Southampton as well, so it makes it nice and easy when you get back. Flights back to London, but we have got flights back to Birmingham, Manchester or Bournemouth available for only £20 per person as well. It's really good value though, isn't it? 829.
It's fantastic value, and again, you know, maybe if you're new to cruising, you haven't taken a cruise yet, this would be a great introduction. Yeah. And what a great price for what you're getting there, Sean. It's incredible.
Well, the ID number, don't forget, is 97591. However, we're going to finish with a biggie. And
the friend of Tupac.
Well, this is with Morroco being on board the Voyager of the Seas, and it's one of the best offers ever to the Far East. I mean, the price, it's on the screen right now, is under £1,300. Keith and often say we'll never get, you know, virtually a 2-week trip away to the Far East under £2,000 is good. This is under £1,300 tonight, and you're going to visit some fabulous places. And I know some of these now, because I actually went to Hong Kong last year, and that's where you're going to. You're flying from London to Hong Kong. And we've actually got, say, 2 nights in a 4-star hotel there, haven't we?
We do, all included. Again, it's what we're saying about Planet Cruise, creating bespoke stays for you. And we can increase that if you want to. You know, get in touch if you want a longer stay in Hong Kong at the start, or, you know, if you want to have a stay at the end in Singapore, just get in touch.
And Keith, I didn't get a chance to do it, but we're getting included the Symphony of Lights cruise tour here.
That's right, and it's probably the best thing I think to do in Hong Kong, because every night at 8 o'clock, a lot of the buildings and join in this wonderful light show, and it's free to watch. But the best way of enjoying it is to sail into the middle of the harbour, and Hong Kong means favourite harbour, and actually just sit there and watch all the buildings light up around you. It's an incredible display. Go shopping, of course, head up to Victoria Peak, take the old funicular up there, amazing views, and try some of the incredible, tasty, brave cuisine of the hundreds and thousands of restaurants that this city has. It has such a history, and it's a wonderful chance to do something completely different. Yeah. You know you're abroad, you know you're somewhere very different. Okay, then we're getting on board this fantastic ship with Royal Caribbean.
We are. Let's take you on board as well, because this is the Voyager of the Seas. My very first cruise was with Royal Caribbean. I've cruised them, I think, 4 times now. And I think they offer something for everybody, don't they?
They do. We always say the ships are destinations in themselves, Sean. Really fun. You know, they've got the ice rinks on board where you can learn to skate, where you can watch the ice shows with the professional ice skaters. You know, you can go rock climbing, you can relax in the spa and have all your worries massaged away. Enjoy world-class cuisine every night, and a great variety of it, because whether you're eating in the restaurants, standard restaurants, or going to some of the specialist restaurants, you know, you can go through and try 1950s and 60s diner experience with the burgers and fries and Oreo sundaes. They'll dance on the tables as you saw there. You know, there is so much to do for the whole family. So if you're travelling with your family, it's a multi-generational experience. You know, you won't see your kids because they'll be having too much fun with all the characters.
And I love the Royal Promenade with Royal Caribbean. So, you know, it's a street where everything's happening.
It's a signature to Royal Caribbean, isn't it? Because you've got all the shops down. It's like being in your, you know, a really classy local high street. There are massive street parties down there. Remember, all your food, all your entertainment, like you're seeing this here now. The ice shows, the stage shows, the Broadway West End shows, all included, and live music around
the quality is outstanding. You know, a lot of the singers, dancers, they have worked in West End shows.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, they're really talented.
Absolutely.
People like Keith work on board, very talented people. Yeah. You are, Keith. Keith is a very good actor as well, aren't you? He is. He is. Anyway,
I don't know why I'm laughing. I shouldn't be laughing. I'm not doing my career much good, am I?
but you're going to visit some fantastic places as well. Been to some of these, but I haven't been to Sanya, our first port.
No, and this is a great chance. This is basically China's Hawaii. It's probably the best way of describing it to you, Sean. It's the southernmost city in China. It's a good start, isn't it?
Yeah.
Renowned for its tropical climate. 20 kilometres of beach. You're going to see a picture now of these wonderful beaches, deserted. Imagine you laying there, mate, getting roiled up with your tanning accelerants, and then, of course, you get a chance just to head out and enjoy some of the water sports. It's just unspoiled natural beauty. Okay, then we're going for a relaxing day at sea. Great weather, great sunshine, lots to see as you sail on the coast there down to Vietnam. Nha Trang is their beach capital, and it really is a chance to enjoy the towering mountains and these gorgeous sweeping beaches. Maybe go on a traditional rickshaw, try scuba diving, go underwater. All sorts to see underwater. I always think that the underwater world's even more beautiful than that on top. Then we're going from here to Ho Chi Minh City. This is the former Saigon. You've got an overnight here. Incredible chance to enjoy this amazing cultural heart of Vietnam. Head to the Rex Hotel, look out over the whole city, Sean. Maybe head out and paddle down the Mekong, try and explore the Chitty tunnels. You know, enjoy some of the amazing street food which you can get at the Benthank Market. It's an incredible place to go. Then after your overnight there, plenty of time to explore. You've then got another relaxing day at sea, working around the coast and over down to Singapore. And this is where you get off, but you have a great opportunity to enjoy another 2 nights in a 4-star hotel in Singapore.
And that is all included. My one regret, and my last cruise featured Hong Kong and Vietnam and Singapore, but I was only in Singapore for a day, and I didn't want to leave.
You don't. You know, I must admit, of all these big Southeast Asian cities, Singapore is one of my favourites. It's in my top 3. The world's biggest bird park, you're seeing there, Madeira Bird Park, huge walk-in aviary. You've got the gorgeous gardens. You've got one of the world's only 2 cities have a patch of virgin rainforest. Singapore's one of them. And the Marina Bay Sands Hotel took 3 months to raise it up and place it on the top. And then, of course, you've got the Victorian architectural places like Raffles and Malong Bar, where you get the Singapore sling. Great shopping. Clark Quay, so much to do.
I'll definitely go back there. And I'm absolutely gobsmacked at the price of this. You know, you are away 2 weeks, you get to see all of these fabulous places in one holiday, but it is a new exclusive package for Planet Cruise right now. And we think it's going to go very, very quickly. So let's just remind you of what's included. Return flights based from London Heathrow there. We've also got flights available from most UK airports, and you do get the 2-night stays in both Singapore and Hong Kong there, with the Symphony of Lights cruise included in Hong Kong, and overnights on board in Ho Chi Minh and Vietnam as well. It's been a really good show, hasn't it?
It's been a fantastic show. Great variety, cruises from all over the world, lots of different price points there as well. But to have, you know, a couple of cruises under £500, you know, at this time of year is great as well.
Hopefully something for everybody. If you haven't seen a cruise you like, go on our website, because we can, of course, book you any cruise with any company, anywhere in the world, and that's really important to say. So, you know, you can go online right now and have a look. But we generally feature, so, you know, on the live show, we are the biggest live show on the TV when it comes to cruises. We generally feature the hottest deals right now, live tonight. And we started off red hot with Thomson. Your chance of getting some much-needed winter sun. The lead date, though, is only a few weeks away, the 9th of February. We're going to give you a free upgrade from inside to outside if you go for the 9th or 23rd of Feb. Return flights are based from many, many different airports, and all your tips and service charges are included. So give us a call for that one. It will go very, very quickly tonight. Then we had our wonderful Ruth from Celebrity, 5-star modern luxury at its absolute best. Selling very, very well, this one. It has been one of the top sellers for Celebrity. Free drinks package and booking an ocean view above. We worked out the price difference, and it's really worth doing that. Return flights from London. We also, again, have those available from most UK airports, and you do have, before you experience this amazing cruise, you get a 3-night stay in a 5-star hotel in Abu Dhabi with tickets to qualifying and the main race for the Abu Dhabi F1 Grand Prix as well. It's really good to have that included. Then, I love this next one also, Princess Cruises. How about this? Price reduction on this one, $489 for a Princess Cruise. And the lead date there is the 16th of April. So you can book that with just a deposit, of course, of only £50. And don't forget, the ID number is 95211. Then, of course, we moved on to Avalon Waterways. This is river cruising at its absolute best, and so much is included, don't forget. You know, all of your drinks with your meals, free Wi-Fi, tips, excursions, all of that is included on the price of $929. That's for Riverview, of course, as well. Then we had a fantastic 10-night cruise with P&O on board the Oceana here. $829 is your price, and there's free on-board spend up to £580 as well. The ID number 97591. And then finally, last but my word, by no means least, we had that 30-night Hong Kong, China, and Vietnam cruise with stays, with, of course, Royal Caribbean on board the Voyager of the Seas. That one is really good. And if you've got the, if you want to visit the Far East, that's the one to go for tonight at that price. New phone number, don't forget, 0203 696 457. Keith, we've had, I know you've had loads of tweets, haven't you?
I have, and I've just had one come in here from Jenny Hammond. Said, just changed channel and seen your lovely face. Loving a bit of Planet Cruise. Thank you,
Is
Jenny.
that you and me? That's you.
I think. Well, I guess it's to all of us. To all of us. No, hey, we've had loads here. Look, another great show from Janice. Thank you. Just booked P&O with you, and now tempted with the river cruise. Eek, too much temptation.
I'm tempted that one.
Great, it's a great one, isn't it? Thank you, Janice. Joe Hemper, great show tonight. Beefy's used my nickname. Incredible value on the Celebrity Cruise for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Looks brilliant. And then we've got some lovely comments here. Tony Hodgson, our best celebrity moment was the first steps we took on board the Silhouette, as it set us up for a lifetime of great cruises. But it's really good. Don't forget, you get a chance to win a bathrobe if you tweet us at Keep at Planet Cruise, your best celebrity moment.
Yes. Can't promise it, Keith, will want it though, Keith. Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Book your cruise tonight. You'll never regret